Okay, what's up, guys? Welcome to another hot tea reaction video. So I heard about this story where this family pretty much they adopted a kid and then they said, you know what, we don't want this kid no more. And I don't know. I watched like maybe the first few seconds of this video, and then I was just like, you know what? Nah, let me do a reaction to this because it seemed like it's gonna be an interesting video and stuff. But anyways, excuse me. Make sure you guys go subscribe to Hot Tea for more videos like this. Yeah, this video is titled "Family Channel Returned," quote unquote, returned their adopted child. WTF? How do you return an adopted child? Like, you just go up to the adoption agency and be all like, yeah, so it hasn't been past the 30-day mark, and overall, I don't want this child no more. So that is that's wild. That's wild. And by the way, just letting you know, so I have my TV on, but it's on mute. But they're showing Fast and Furious right now, and they're showing that crazy intense chase when they were like trying to chase down that truck, and then Paul Walker was on the side of it. So if I get distracted, like, I'm sorry, but that was just a very intense scene in that movie. But I'm gonna try my best to focus on this video. But anyways, yeah, make sure you guys go subscribe to Hot Tea for more videos like this. But anyways.
Hey guys, welcome back to Weekly.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I was just like the music, it wasn't there and things threw me off. I was like, yeah, because I had like watched a little bit of this video, but then I was just like, okay, let me react to it.
TV where we spill the latest tea that happened in the past week. I just wanted to give a quick thank you to everyone who participated in my giveaway. Today was the last day to participate, and I'll be announcing the winner on this week's Trisha Tea Tuesday, so stay tuned for that. Before we start, I want to say that we're experiencing very scary times right now. I'm absolutely devastated that we're fighting for basic human rights in 2020, and that in a country as free as America and even Canada, we're still facing discrimination towards minorities and the Black community specifically. I want to say that I'm with you guys, and I'm asking everyone to stand up and be vocal.
Yeah, when I seen Ray posting about, like, because there's people that I overall have known for a long time, longer than I've known Ray. And to see her like come out, step up, and say something about all of this, it makes me like, I already respected Ray. I had the highest amount of respect for Ray, but to see her like, you know, like stand up for something like this, like use her platform, use her voice. That's the type of stuff where it brightens my mood. It overall makes me happier, and it builds much more of a trusting friendship that I have with this individual and stuff. So a lot of people is vocal about it, but to see people I didn't think would be vocal about it, that's where I'm like, yeah, it really brightened my mood and stuff. So shout out again to Ray. I seen how much, and she was even tagging me and stuff, and I was like, I just thought that was like pretty dope that there's people out there, you know, that you didn't think would talk about it. But it's I think it's more so when they have like friends, family, or loved ones that they care about that's caught up in this situation. It does kind of put fear in their eyes, which I can understand. It's something, you know, I got to live with every single day and things. But you know what? I posted about it on social media. I am black and I am proud. If I gotta do how SpongeBob did and stand on the top of my house and scream, I am black and proud, I will. But back to the video.
On a whole other note, I wanted to give a quick shout out to Lisa.js.drawings on Instagram for creating this little tea animation for me. I love it. Guys, go check her out. As always, I'll leave timestamps in the description box down below in case you need it. The first topic for today is Micah Stauffer. I really didn't know who she was until a couple of days ago, but Micah and her husband have
you just return the whole family and stuff, but
separate channels
how do you
where
return
they each
the
do
child?
their own things, and they have one family channel that they use for vlogs. A couple of days ago, Micah Stauffer and her husband James announced that they want to rehome their adopted son. He is currently 4 years old, and they adopted him him about 2 to 3 years ago from China. In this video, Micah and James said that their son had a lot more special needs that they were aware of and that they did not tell them this during their adoption process. Let's go back to 2016. Micah and James have been vlogging and sharing their adoption process before they even actually adopted their son. They revealed their decision to adopt a child from China in 2016 and proceeded to make more than 20 videos about their journey and multiple about their son specifically. When they wanted to adopt their son, Micah revealed that they were told that his special needs were a result of previous brain damage. As a result of this adoption, Micah has promoted herself as an advocate for international and special needs adoption, landing several sponsorships and interviews with major magazines. But in the past couple of months, people have been noticing something weird about the family. For example, that Micah's
I did open this video.
This last picture with her
earlier.
son was on March 28th, where they stopped posting vlogs with the entire family. Then when they announced that they have sent their son away, everything made sense. Guys, I really don't know where to start with this. I have so many thoughts, but at the same time, I'm absolutely...
So it's like they overall like used that kid for views and then was just like, oh, okay, we're overall done with him and stuff. He's not pulling in the views that he needs to pull in, so we're overall just going to get rid of him. That sucks. That seriously sucks. Like, I don't know. I want to have my own kids, but if I were to ever be in a situation where I had to adopt a kid, I'm not going to give him back because of, like, problems that he has and things. Overall, I'm going to be there for him and things and help him with those problems, him or her. It doesn't really matter, but yeah, that's overall messed up. That's very, very messed up. Dang. Pretty much just use the kid for views and stuff. And I know people are probably all like, they loved and cared for the kid. They didn't just use him for views. Well, they loved and cared for the kid. I'm just saying, like, it ain't like you're in a situation where you can't take care of him. I would assume, like, yeah, you're a family channel, so you're a pretty popular channel and stuff. So I would assume, like, yeah, you have the money to take care of the kid and things. So I'm just saying, like, you have what it takes to take care of the kid. I just feel like that I don't know. I'm not gonna necessarily call them like irresponsible parents, but that's how it's kind of coming off. Where if you're giving a kid away, or you're returning a kid and stuff, or readopting him, or rehoming him, whatever words you want to use, like overall, you're just showing that you're not responsible. Point blank simple, but. My words.
Let's first talk about the fact that Micah admitted in a 2016 video about 10 months before they adopted that their son's doctor told her that his brain damage is probably worse than they thought. She said that the physician was even trying to discourage them from adopting. She explicitly said that the doctor told them that they didn't know what was going to happen in the future with their son's disability. She said in this video, "My child is not returnable." And this was even before they adopted him. She said everything that the doctor said went in one ear and out the other. So when you're making a new video saying that you're not aware of how much care your son needs and how severe his disability is, of course people are going to get mad. Of course no one is going to believe you. Let's also mention that up until March, when I'm pretty sure Micah and James had already decided that they were going to give their son away, Micah was still using this adoption story to promote her brand. Look at her hashtags: adoption trauma, adoptee voice, and even reactive attachment disorder. This makes me so mad and is so disgusting. I actually can't believe this. Like, you know your son is traumatized and that he's attached to you. How could you be so careless in what you do? Also, the fact that Micah was posting her regular videos on her own channel just makes me think that in the midst of possibly giving up her son, she's thinking about making money. People are also asking why they decided to have another child when they clearly knew how much care and attention their son needed. I also think this is a valid point. Like, they already had 3 kids before they adopted their 4th. This really shows that they always prioritize their own biological children. I mean, I'm not a parent, and so I can't say what's wrong and what's right, but if I strictly want to express my own opinion, I would feel so betrayed if I were that child. It looks like he was adopted to make them more famous, and when things got tough, they let him go. When you adopt, that is your child. Whatever happens to them, you are their parent. So when you adopt...
it's like you take up that responsibility. I'm gonna have to agree with her. When you take up that responsibility of being parents, regardless of whatever is wrong with it, that's why I'm like, when I just overall, I could not be that person. Like, they'd probably like call me like good guy Tyler or whatever you want to call me and things, but this is just overall how I feel. And I already know, like, I will risk my life for any child that I bring into this world. Let's just say if the woman that gives birth to my child, she wants to put the child up for adoption, or she wants to abort the child, I'm like, look, have the child. I don't care what you do afterwards. If you don't ever want to take care of this child, do that. Okay, you can escape this life, do whatever you want to do. I don't care. But let me take care of the child. If I gotta, like, bend over backwards, if I gotta put blood, sweat, and tears, if I gotta put my life on the line, if I gotta just full on just die, okay, to take care of my child, I will do all of that, okay, over and over and over and over and over again. I don't think I can explain it enough how much I would take care of a child, regardless of whether the child is mine or if it's adopted and things. I'm taking care of the child and stuff. Like, I'm gonna be father of the year regardless, alright? It ain't even just like to like crack jokes or, you know, be funny about it, but being dead serious. Like I said, I will put my life on the line for any child that I bring into this world or bring into my family. Point blank simple. So honestly, and if I was the situation where the mom wanted to adopt a child, or she wanted to like rehome the child, I'm like, you don't gotta take care of the child, but if I gotta stay up day and night working, making as much money as I possibly could to make sure that I'm financially stable to take care of a child, I will do that. Okay, that's what I'm just saying. Like, I just feel like that I don't want to call them like irresponsible, but I'm just saying, like, come on, like, you really had to rehome him. You really had to like put him up for adoption again. And just like what Hot T was saying, it's like the kid done got attached to you guys. He sees you guys. He's like getting to that stage where he was seeing you guys as his parents. And the fact that you just took him, like, just pretty much just threw him away and stuff, like, that's messed up. That is overall messed up.
Adopt a child with a disability, you're accepting whatever comes with that. Saying that you didn't know how bad the disability was literally shows that you did not love that child like you love your biological children. Because if one of your biological children had a disability like that, you would never rehome them. Like, what even is that? Not everyone can parent a child with a disability, so why did you feel the need to do this? I hate it when people take big steps like this to try to prove that they care so much and they're so strong. A child is not a new challenge for you to use to try to prove yourself to the rest of the world. That being said, I really hope that this cute little boy is happy in his new home with better parents who can care for him better. I can't imagine how tough it is for him. This makes me understand why it's so tough to adopt a child and why not anyone should be able to do it. As expected, everyone is furious about this. One user said, she also started a fundraiser in order to adopt and bring her son home from China. They need to give the money back that they made off the child and give that money to him. Another user said, when you decide to have
all of the money that they've made off of the videos that was about the child and stuff, they should donate that money to like charities or like put that to like towards the kid and things, like overall like taking care of that. Like, they should either put it like up for like some charity or whatever and things, or they should send that money to his new parents. That's honestly, I'm like, because I'm like, you guys don't deserve the money. And I'm like, and then you guys like most likely still gonna have those videos up. It's like they ain't gonna take the videos down along with like, so them like most likely they still gonna be making money off of that. People are still gonna be clicking on that stuff. That's it. Like, it just makes you wonder, like, do people know what they do like before like them doing it and stuff? Like, did they know that they were gonna face all this backlash and stuff, you know, for rehoming a kid? I feel like it's like they did, and then that's overall like why they're there's, you know, it's gonna get them views and stuff. It's gonna make them money and things. So
biological children, you have no idea if they have any special needs, but you make the decision to love and take care of that child no matter what. So I'm just confused. This shouldn't be different. I'm trying my best not to judge because I know they aren't telling us all the details, just my thoughts as I watch this. This was a really hard thing to even make a video about, you guys. Even though I didn't know about these people until a couple of days ago, I'm heartbroken and I'm praying for everyone in this situation. Moving on, let's talk about the youngest, quote, self-made billionaire, Kylie Jenner. In 2018, Forbes declared Kylie Jenner to be be the youngest self-made billionaire at the age of 21. This title caused a lot of people to argue that Kylie is technically not self-made since she was born into a rich family. This is something that I agree 100% with. She is not self-made whatsoever. Self-made is Mark Zuckerberg. Started from scratch and made his way up. Yes, Kylie created an empire from the couple of millions she was given, which is still amazing talent, not gonna lie, but she's not in any way self-made. I think it was wrong of Forbes to give her this title in the first place. Now, a couple of days ago on May 28th, Forbes came out with a new article titled Inside Kylie Jenner's Web of Lies and Why She's No Longer a Billionaire. This article accused Kylie of inflating her personal wealth and forging her
I'm sorry, like now they're showing the scene where they did that shooting, and then there's like, you know, Fast and Furious is just an intense movie, man. You're gonna occasionally like see me like look it up and stuff, because maybe I should just I'm gonna turn the TV off. I shouldn't be disrespecting Hot T's video like that. I apologize to Hot T and her fans that's watching this video, but anyways.
Her tax returns. Forbes claims that, quote, Kylie Cosmetics is significantly smaller and less profitable than the family has spent years leading the cosmetics industry and media outlets to believe. Apparently, Coty, the company that Kylie sold 51% of her company to, is saying that they bought her company for way more than it was actually worth, since it does not make as much money as Kylie's team initially told them. Kylie wasted no time and quickly came out with multiple tweets in order to defend herself and her company. She wrote, "What am I even waking up to? I thought this was a reputable site. All I see are a number of inaccurate statements and unproven assumptions, lol. I've never asked for any title or tried to lie my way there ever, period. Even creating tax returns that were likely forged, that's your proof? So you just thought they were forged? Like, actually, what am I reading? But okay, I am blessed beyond my years. I have a beautiful daughter and a successful business, and I'm doing perfectly fine. I can name a list of 100 things more important right now than fixating on how much money I have." I don't know how to feel about this.
I mean, yeah, because the girl still is rich. So that's why I'm like, I feel like an article like that, see, I don't know, like, how I overall feel about that. Because I know that, yeah, they probably, you know, they made some article. Like, I don't know, if it was proven that she wasn't a billionaire, I don't think I'll go on to a full-on article about it. I probably would take down the previous article, because, yeah, they most likely made an article talking about how she was a billionaire and stuff when that came out, like, what was it, last year, a couple of years? I think it was, yeah, last year. So I probably would just took that article down. And then just, if I think Forbes, they most likely got like some social media like platforms and sites, or maybe just made another, or like maybe like a little mini post saying like, hey, so this article, Kylie Jenner is a billionaire, was taken down due to some inaccurate information. Point blank simple. I ain't gonna waste my time about it and stuff, but dang, they were like, I remember hearing about that when it came out, and there's like overall just talking, like people was just saying how like Forbes was just straight up like roasting the girl and stuff. So yeah, it's like to go above and beyond like that. It's like, bro, like it doesn't matter. Like the girl's still gonna be rich, and it ain't like what, maybe a few years from now, most likely she is gonna become a billionaire based off of whatever she does. So anyways,
first of all, I think the timing of this is very inappropriate, and I agree with Kylie that there are far more important things going on in the world right now. But also, why would you lie? Especially when you're selling your company. How can you possibly think lying about how much money you make is a good idea? The truth will come out eventually. I mean, Coty has your real numbers. Most of the comments I've seen are pretty split. On one side, we have Kylie's fans,
but it's like, that's the thing though. It's like, it's gonna be believable. Because it's like, you just start saying like some stuff, and then it's like you making it seem like it's like some actual factual type stuff. Then yeah, people are going to believe it. Like, people are seriously going to believe it. Let me think of a lie right now. But like, but just imagine that it's not a lie. Like, let's say I don't know, I freaking had got involved in stock, so I got like $10 million in the bank right now. Like, it's something that's gonna be, but it's just something that I thought of on the spot. Plus, it's like almost 3 a.m. and things, so I'm like not fully, my brain ain't fully there and stuff, so I can't really think of a good legitimate lie. But if you give me some time, let me work on the video, then I could possibly come up with something and things. But yeah, it's like, and it'll be believable. So it's like, yeah, like the girl, it's like what? It's like her makeup line is like the most like leading makeup line. It's inspired many makeup artists that do their very same thing. So yeah, it's like when it's like you're doing that, and then they like people going to the root of all these makeup sources and then find her. Like, of course she's gonna be making some money off of it and stuff. So
saying things
Not
like,
as
she never
much,
asked
but
for the title, but she posted her face on Forbes. Clearly, Forbes gave her the title on the magazine. Now they want to come for her? But we also have people who are clearly not on her side. One user said, I never believed she was a billionaire. Billionaires don't need to push tummy teas on Instagram for some extra coin. Regardless if these things are true or not,
yeah,
I just
when they's doing, it's like you still doing like sponsors and all that stuff, and you're claiming to be a billionaire. Like, I don't know. I guess like you doing it to help out the country. Yeah, it's like, you know, you sponsoring some like freaking some hot teas and stuff to help the country. But anyways, nah, but when you're like sponsoring that stuff, I guess if you're like helping out the company and things, or if it's your own company, then it would make sense. But yeah, it's like if I'm a billionaire, I'm like, bro, instead of sponsoring some teas and things, I'm gonna make me some tea. I'm like, yeah, if I was like, believe me, if I was a billionaire, I'll call up Hot Tea, say, hey, do you want to be a part of a commercial? I got the whole thing, like, you know, stretched out and stuff. Starts off, you're in your apartment, you walk on the balcony, you pick up some tea, look at the camera, say Hot Tea, and then it's like, promote your YouTube channel. It's kind of like a pun within the commercial and stuff, and then it's promoting my line of tea. I'm telling you, man, that like the creativity that runs through my brain. I just came up with a commercial just right there on the spot and stuff, involving hot tea and things. But yeah, I'm saying like then you know you say some words or some stuff about the tea, boom, in the commercial and stuff. But that's just me promoting my own tea. But I ain't gonna go out my way and I'm like, dude, y'all like telling me what to say, what to do, and all that stuff. And I'm a billionaire. Like, come on now. But anyways.
I want to see what Queen Chris is going to do about all this. Moving on, let's talk about Madison Beer.
She's
There's
like
recently been a lot of people saying that.
I don't know. Kris Jenner, she's like a 2020 Suge Knight. Yeah, she's like a modern day Suge Knight. She gotta mess around and kill somebody. I'm just saying, like, y'all better be careful. I ain't seen stuff about that woman, and I'm not crossing any of them Kardashians or Jenner, so.
That Madison hasn't been honest about the work she's done on her face. On TikTok, Madison explicitly said, I'm exhausted of people saying I'm setting a false beauty standard and that I'm lying to my fans. I said this very transparently. The one thing I have ever done is my lips, and I got those dissolved. She then went on Instagram and started crying, saying that she's getting so much hate for this. This is so sad. I know Madison's been bullied for so long on the internet. She's a really pretty girl, and if you look at her old photos, she doesn't really look different. I think people should stop bothering her so much and stop obsessing over her face. She's clearly under so much stress because of all the hate. I feel like we do this to a lot of celebrities. We praise people so much and idealize them to an extent that we don't even see them as humans. And then when something happens that we don't agree with, we want to break them down and make them feel worthless. I agree that people in the spotlight should be honest about their surgeries and any work they get done so people don't compare themselves as much to them. But I don't understand why someone like Madison's getting so much hate denying this. But like, no one cares about the Kardashians or Bella Hadid, for example, who clearly have had work done and don't admit to all of them either. Now, some fans are also accusing her of Photoshop because in her recent Instagram post, you can clearly see that the gap between the two pieces of glass is not there. That's actually kind of sketchy, and like most people, I want to know where that line is as well. Moving on from Madison, let's just briefly check up on Khloe Kardashian. Now, this isn't really tea drama.
Yeah, you know, here's my advice to people out there that, you know, worry about like whether they should get plastic surgery. Do not get plastic surgery. I say that to everybody that is watching this video. You do not need plastic surgery. It ain't even on some stuff where I'm like, you know, oh, you're a beautiful person, you're this, you're that. I just feel like that's just like some basic stuff to, you know, like saying things. But here's what I think about it all. You were put on earth for a reason. You were made to look the way that you do for a reason. You're not ugly. Alright, understand that right now. You are not ugly. There are millions and millions of people walking the face of this earth that will see you and will think that you are a beautiful person. Alright? Now, you don't need plastic surgery. You don't need to go underneath no knife. You don't need to get your lips bigger or your lips smaller. You don't need to get your boobs bigger, or, you know, I know people do like breast reduction and stuff, but I guess it's like, from what I heard, it's like a back pain or something like that. But yeah, you don't need to get your boobs bigger. You don't need to get your butt bigger. You don't need to get your kneecaps done. You don't need no Slim Jim waist trainer thing. You don't need like to get your back done. Can you get your back done? Regardless, you don't need to get anything done to your body. Alright? There's no reason. And I don't know, like, I'm not trying to necessarily put surgeons or those like plastic surgery doctors like out of business and stuff, but I'm just saying like that's just money that you shouldn't be spending. Like there's so many things that you can overall do in things. So that's something like you don't need new boobs, you don't need a new butt, you don't need new lips, new forehead, new anything. All right, me that's what I'm like. Look, I'm like that's what I'm like. I'm just seeing like dudes with like wigs, like kind of like with my hairstyle and stuff. I'm like, look, I'm gonna go. If I start going bald, I'm gonna go bald. But I'm not gonna get a new head and things like because I'm going bald or what else like or because I've been skinny since I've been birth and things like I'm not gonna get prosthetic like muscles and stuff. Like I don't care about none of that stuff. I don't. I'm like, accept me for who I am. If you can't accept me for who I am, I don't even need to be bothered with you. I'm like, I feel like, yeah, us crossing, it don't even need to happen. So I accept everybody for who they are, for how they look. I don't care. I don't discriminate. All right, and not at all. I'm like, if you look a certain way, you look a certain way. But you were put here to motivate other people. It's like you embrace your body and embrace who you are, and you ain't worried about that plastic surgery stuff. You're motivating other people by doing that. So anyways, it just that's what I'm like. I love when I like see a person, you know, you're expecting them to be looking like everybody else in their like same profession that they are, but then they step out of the lane and then they just look different, you know, and I'm like, cool, thank you, shout out to you and things, you know, you ain't doing plastic surgery to like look like somebody and stuff. That's why I'm like, I remember hearing that one case with the guy, he was trying to look like Justin Bieber. I'm like, bro, and I'm like, look, not even to sound weird, all right, but I'm pretty sure that man was a handsome man before he did the Justin Bieber plastic surgery. But, like, bro, you don't need to change it to look like... And he didn't even look like Justin Bieber. So that's why I'm like, nah, it's just... You don't need to do that stuff to yourself. But anyways.
Gossip, but what in the world is going on with her pictures? Who is that? Listen, I am all for increasing your confidence, whether that's through plastic surgery or even a little bit of editing on Instagram, but I think this is a bit much. I just feel bad for people who go through multiple surgeries, fillers, and things like that, but still aren't happy with how they look to the point where they want to completely change it in pictures. On one of her recent photos, a user commented, "Why do you look so different in all your photos?" To which Chloe responded, "From my weekly face transplant, clearly." This is why Chloe is my favorite Kardashian. She's actually witty and I love her humor. I think she's so pretty and kind, but these photos are just not it. Also, it reminds me of Tiana on the red carpet at the People's Choice Awards. Who even is that? Anyways, guys, I know this was a lot to take in for this week, but I really want to know your opinions. Let me know in the comments down below. As always, I love you guys so much and thank you for the support. Until next time, stay safe. Bye.
Yeah, I'm like, plastic surgery to me, I'm like, it just, I don't care for it. I don't care for it at all. I'm looking at myself right now and I'm like, I'm a handsome individual. I ain't even me like, you know, trying to gas myself up or be weird or anything. Like, overall, I like the way that I look. And I feel like, yeah, it's like you can go through life like being like that. Like, you know, you're not overall upset at the way that you look and things. You are living a good life, my friend. That's why I'm like, I remember when Hot Tea, when I think she was doing like a Trisha Paytas, I think it might have been the OnlyFans video or something like that. And she was talking about like how there is like what was it she said that she said she wanted to like I don't know if it was her Trisha Paytas' butt, boobs, or whatever it was, but I remember Hot Tea was like saying like something like how I think she wanted like a now I don't know, I was about to say some old like freaking cannibal murderers like, oh, she wanted Trisha Paytas' body parts and stuff like that was about to sound so weird and things. I'm like, nah, but I remember she did say something like kind of along those lines, but I can't remember if I said in the I think I did say in the video, or I think I did message her saying that that, you know, like on Instagram and things. But I'm like, look, Hot Tea, Ray Rahimi, you're a beautiful young woman. Okay, there's no reason to change who you are and stuff, and that's just like my words of wisdom to everybody. You're a beautiful person, all right. So if they turned you down, they're just like, oh, you're ugly, you're not my type, you're this, you're that. The only reason for you to change is because that's your choice. But it shouldn't be no plastic surgery change. It should be a natural change. So, for an example, if you want to be more muscular, go to the gym, eat right, drink protein shakes, eat protein bars, start lifting cars for no reason. You know, like just overall, like, work out. If you want to look beautiful, I guess, in a way, take some water, wet up a face towel, all right, and yeah, just clean your face. There you go. Take your hair, do whatever you want with your hair and stuff. That's go outside like that. That's what I'm like. Yeah, that's what I'm like. I don't know. Like, my thing, I know people, they probably think that I'm crazy. I'm like, my thing is like, my girl, me and her, we could go out. I could go out, elbows, everything, hands, ashy and stuff. She goes out with no makeup, but we going out, we having fun. I feel like that is the best type of relationship. We ain't trying to look good for nobody else. We don't care about all that other stuff. So I'm like, yeah, I don't. So overall, I'm like, yup. Hands, ashy, everything. I'm about to do the LeBron James clap. Dust go flying in the air. But jokes aside, though, like, nah, just embrace who you are. It's like, you're here for a reason. There's going to be somebody, they look at you and they're going to be all like, oh, they're out and about. And that's how, and they overall might think that they look like you and stuff. And then they're just all like, they can't embrace it. But once they see that you're embracing it, you going up and down the street flaunting how you look. And you ain't got to have, like, no specialty makeups or no plastic surgery or none of that. You going out with your just all natural look. That's I'm like, yeah, somebody gonna see that and they're gonna be motivated by that, and then they're gonna be living like that. And I encourage everybody to live like that. So, anyways, yeah. But take that words of wisdom, use it for the rest of your life. And that being said, I'll talk to you guys later. Make sure you guys go subscribe to Hot Tea for more videos like this. Like, subscribe to me too. I will talk to you guys later. Thank you guys for watching, and peace.